Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do today a get to know me tag. So I have been posting videos for just about 2 months now. I am coming up really fast on 200 subscribers, and I think now there are some regular people watching me, so I really thought that it would be fun to do a get to know me tag so that you can really understand what I'm about, what my channel's about, and just, you know, learn a little bit more about me. I would love for you guys to comment below if there are any similarities. I really want to get to know you guys too, and if you make a get to know me tag video, then link it down below for me so I can watch it. So I just Googled a couple of questions for the get to know me tag. Some are just a little bit boring, but I thought I would go through as many as I can with you guys. So let's get started. So the first question is, and I'm reading off of my laptop that's sitting right here. Are you named after anyone? So I am kind of named after someone. My mom her name is Linda, and my name's Lindsay. So Linda, Lindsay, got it. Something a little bit more interesting is that my maiden name is Kellerman, and if you know about Dirty Dancing, the whole thing is set at Kellerman's Ranch, and so that's a little bit more interesting about my name. But my name's Lindsay Nicole, and I was kind of named after my mom, Linda. When was the last time you cried? That is a great question. I cry all the time because everything makes me cry. Movies make me cry. Okay, no, I remember the last time I cried. I was watching Casper with my husband, and it's the first time I've watched Casper since I was a kid. I owned it on VHS, and I loved that movie. And it was the scene where Casper turns into a boy, when Casper turns into a boy, and they're dancing, and I remember even crying during this scene. And then when the mom comes and like talks to the dad, like this whole scene like just makes me boo-hoo every time. So that was the last time that I cried. But I cry, like I could like cry watching HGTV, like when they find their perfect house or whatever. Like I'm such a crybaby. Do you have kids? So we do not have any children. We have 2 cats, Jax and Opie, which make their debut in my videos quite regularly. And that's kind of it. We are wanting to have children, whether that means naturally or adoption. We just have not decided on what we're doing yet. So yeah. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Yes, I would. I think I'm a pretty good friend. I'm a little awkward sometimes, and I'm oddly okay with sitting in silence, but I am definitely somebody that I would want to be a friend with. I'm funny, I'm nice. If you need help, I'll help you. I am opinionated, but it's all coming from the heart. So yeah, I am very opinionated about a lot of things. Relationships, jewelry, fashion, hair. I'm very opinionated, but it all comes from the heart. Do you use sarcasm a lot? No! Just kidding. I think I'm fairly sarcastic. I don't think that like I am always sarcastic, but yeah. I think I'm more witty than sarcastic, and I think I am more punny than sarcastic. And I definitely sometimes like to break out into song as well, like when it applies to a situation, more than I'm sarcastic. So I guess so. What's the first thing that you notice about people? So I'm gonna be real honest. And this is, you know, most people might say, oh, I notice their soul, or I might notice their eyes, or I might notice their smile, but it's not truthful for me. So I do notice someone's aesthetic, like their overall, what they look like, first. I don't mean to be like that, but I do. So, you know, I'm just gonna say that I notice their overall aesthetic. I don't think I notice like any one piece or part. But then sometimes things just like jump out at me, and I try not to be like a judgy person. But like if they're obviously not taking care of themselves, or they're just kind of disheveled, those are things that I might notice. And then I might notice if they're super well put together, they're poised, and they don't have to be like made up, or they don't have to have great style, but just I notice when people are put together and they actually care. What is your eye color? It's brown. Boring brown. I have like a ring around my eyes a little bit, I think sometimes, that has like a shimmery like hazily color, I guess, but it's brown. My eyes are brown. Scary movie or happy ending? I'm all about the happy endings. I'm all about crying during movies, chick flicks. I do like scary movies, but this is like literally me when it's a scary movie. Like I'm peeking behind the blanket, or I'm like covering my eyes, and my husband's like, watch the movie, and I'm like, it's so scary. So yeah. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? So I guess this is like a multi-part question, because home is a lot of things. So if we're talking about home, like where I'm from in North Carolina, that would be like now here in San Antonio. I'm not well traveled. I wish I was. I would love to travel more, but I'm not well traveled. If we're talking about home from right here, I would say like Pennsylvania, that area. Again, I'm not really well traveled. I haven't really been anywhere. My husband and I didn't really even start traveling until we moved, and we moved twice with our job, and the first time we moved, we hadn't even visited that area before, and then this time I only got to come to visit. So we need to travel more. Definitely, we need to travel more. Do you have any special talents? So I'm gonna link to the vlog that my husband answered this question. It's gonna be right up here, but what I would call my special talent is my ability to connect with people. So I feel like I have the ability to really make an impact on people, and the ability to really dive in deep. People open up to me a lot, and they feel comfortable with me, and I have just a naturally engaging personality, despite sometimes being okay with being silent. So that's probably what my biggest talent is. I don't have like a talent, like I can't play an instrument, and I can't sing, and things like that, but people like to come to me with things, and I'm very good at helping them and talking them through solving problems. With that being said, I am very opinionated as well, so don't come to me if you don't want to know my opinion, because you're going to get it, and you might not like it, but it'll always be truthful and honest and from the heart, and I would never hurt anyone. Where were you born? So I was born in Durham, North Carolina, Bull City, Hay, and I lived there for a good portion of my life. I lived in North Carolina for a good portion, but I've lived in several cities. I've lived in Durham. I've lived in Durham and Mebane, and kind of Raleigh-ish sometimes. Meh. I spent a lot of time in Raleigh, but so I'm from Durham. Pets, yes, my two children, Jax and Opie. They are cats. They're brothers. They're from the same litter. Jax and Opie. I named them because when I got them, I was really watching Sons of Anarchy, and Jax and Opie were going through that moment. And if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but something happened to Opie, and I loved Jax, and so I named them Jax and Opie because they're brothers and they're homies and they're best friends, and they got each other's back, and they're ride or dies and all that good stuff. What do you want to be when you grow up? Yeah, what do you want to be when you grow up? So I'm an adult. I'm 30, so I think I would be considered grown up. And to be honest, I feel like I'm living my best life. Like, I have a really great job, and I work for an amazing company, and I'm not gonna really tell you guys about that, but I feel good in that role. What I love most about it is that I get to work with people every day, and I get to help people and inspire people and hopefully make an impact on their lives. And then also this YouTube thing. This is definitely something that I have wanted to do for years, and I would consider this, you know, something that is very impactful that I hope becomes even more impactful and I'm able to make a difference. So just what I want to be when I grow up. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a teacher and I wanted to be impactful. And as I got older, I went back and forth with other things and what I wanted to do. But ultimately, I knew that I wanted to help people and I wanted to be impactful in people's lives. So I feel like I'm doing that. I'm not doing what I set out to do, but I'm definitely doing something that gives me fulfillment. So, how tall are you? I'm 5'9" and a half, almost 5'10", 5'12" if I have a bun. What was your favorite and worst subject in high school? So my favorite subject, I would say, was journalism. I had journalism my junior and senior year, and I had the best teacher. She was awesome. And then my least favorite subject all throughout school was math. I hate math. I'm not good at it. Give me a calculator, but I can write and speak all day, every day. What is your favorite drink? Coffee. Definitely coffee. I love coffee. I drink it every single morning. I like specialty coffees, but I also like just like regular coffee. I'm also a really big fan of Coke Zero and wine and margaritas. But yeah, so I like beverages, I guess, is the better thing. I don't really have like a favorite, but coffee, Coke Zero, wine, margarita. What are some of your favorite YouTubers? So like right off the bat, I totally love Wonderfully Al, I think is how you pronounce it. She's a flight attendant. I also love Stella. She's a flight attendant. I love India Batson, who has curly hair, and I get a lot of tricks from her. Kathleen Lights, obviously. Let's see. Learning to be Fearless. I love Alex. She was one of my first YouTubers that I fell in love with. Obviously, Sarah Ray Vargas. Gotta love her. Coffee Break with Danny. Haley Page. I love Haley Page, and I love her accent. It reminds me of home. I think they're in like South Carolina. So yeah, I really like her. Oh, I've been obsessed with Hanging with Los Henrys. Have you watched them? Oh my God. So they live here in San Antonio, and I'm just all like, that's not my San Antonio. I don't know what y'all are doing. Love Meg. I love Meg. I think she's in North Carolina too. And she's just reminds me of home. Oh, I totally trust Tati with my life and my makeup. I love Tati. Oh, and definitely Taryn Denise. I've most recently found her, and I'm obsessed with her channel. I love watching her, and I've gone all the way back to like her first videos just to like compare myself to on where I'm at being a new YouTuber and where she was at. And I really love watching her. She's so nice and genuine. And Trolley Dolly. Her name's Lindsay. She's a flight attendant, and I love watching her. I think that's it. There's a ton of them that I'm into. I'm subscribed to like a million channels. Oh, I almost forgot Heather Elbow. I recently found her. She's a fellow Texan. She lives in like Houston, and I've been obsessed with watching her as well. So, how would you describe your fashion sense? So I am definitely like all girl all the time. I'm all about getting my nails done. I like to have my hair done. I love makeup. I love clothing. So I would just totally describe me as a girly girl. I think I have a great sense of style. I think I'm fun. And I'm just all about finding things that are true to me and my style. I definitely don't follow fashion as much. Like I obviously like keep up with what's like trendy, and I really like to kind of like keep up with the trendy colors, but there's just some trendy items that I'm just not about. So yeah, I would definitely say I have a great sense of style, and it's a lot of fun for me. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 8 Plus. I'm filming on it now. One day I'll upgrade to a real camera, but for now this works. Tell us one of your bad habits. I'm gonna show you one of my bad habits. Let me show you. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the kitchen, and I'm gonna show you my awful habit, because I can't fix it. Okay, you ready? See these open cabinets all the time? They're always open. Like, I suck at closing cabinets. Like, like what is my deal? I don't get it. So I've closed them now. So, okay. So now you've seen my dirty habit. I wonder if my bathroom cabinets are open too. Do you want to see? Let's go see. Okay. This is what I think's open. What'd I tell you? That's just me. All right. Let me put you back. So now you've seen my bad habits. I cannot close cabinet doors. All right guys, so that was the last question. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, comment, let me know you're here. Ask me questions down below because I would love to answer them and do a separate video. If you enjoyed this video, let me know that too, so I could maybe make another one. There's tons of these tags out there. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. I hope you have an awesome week. Bye.